The importance of taking a social media break. Don't feel guilty about going off the grid for 1, 2 weeks, 3 months. It is perfectly fine and okay for your overall health and well-being. After all, keep in mind social media, the likes and the followers potentially don't pay the bills. As a thriving 22-year Fit Pro, I can attest to this. I was late in the game getting into social media in the first place. I was already within the fitness industry for 10, 12 years before I actually uploaded myself to social media platforms. And one thing I will tell you, anyone within the fitness industry that does any social media posting, that does any online coaching, or has uploaded their fitness career on social media, you do not need 5, 10, 20, 100, or 1,000,000 followers to have a great successful career and make a good amount of money to support your lifestyle and to be successful. Everyone in the world is always looking for some type of monetary gain. And besides that, you really need to ask yourself, are you completely passionate about what you are doing and what you are posting on social media? That's an extremely important question you should ask yourself. It's not always about the dollar signs. If you're passionate about what you do, it will exude through the camera. It will exude through you as an individual, whether you are in-person coaching or whether you are coaching someone online. If you are great and love what you do, it will shine through every time. Of course, we have good days and bad days. We can't be on every single day of our lives, but we put our best foot forward and try our hardest. Some content can be quirky, it can be very serious, it can be very informative, and I think when you let your guard down and be yourself and focus on what is very valuable to the people out there watching your posts, watching your reels, watching your stories, and they're gaining benefit from it, it's worth its weight in gold. I think everyone in the world tried to attempt or was very successful at uploading some type of business model or their career via social media or the internet when COVID kind of hit us. Some of us added more education to our resumes. Some of us really thrived and added new hobbies into our lives, or some of us really focused on how we can be the best versions of ourselves. So within the past year and a half, I hired an amazing world-known business coach. I have been working very closely with a videographer that's really helped boost my confidence and my online presence. So having someone just fill in the blanks and do some of the other workload that I don't want to do, that was really refreshing. But that being said, it's perfectly fine just to create content on your own. You can get really good at something, but it always helps hire a professional in their line of work. It can really capitalize on your progression. Like I said, I gained a lot of confidence working with these professionals, really helping me become the best version of myself within my fitness career. But as I gained traction and became really busy with my in-person clients here on island and my online coaching, I became very burnout. And I'm going to share with you why I got burnout. The overall pressure of trying to maintain constant posts and vlogs and coming up with great content and feeling like the market was just very overwhelming. The fitness industry was very overwhelming. Influx of online coaches. I lost my uniqueness and I began to unravel the amazing person I am as a trainer. The pressure to be on 24/7 and the anxiety of posting and that fear of, is this post okay? Are people gonna like this? It really got to me mentally. And yeah, we all have personal issues, and I went through my fair share of personal issues within the last 2 years. But moving forward, it took me to be in a really good place in my life to go, I need a hiatus away from social media. That being said, I did scroll a little bit, but I really held myself accountable to just downgrading the access I had to social media, how much I was posting, what I was posting for stories, what I was looking at, and I tailored extensively the feed that I was seeing, because some of it began to play a very negative connotation on my whole outlook on myself personally and professionally. I had to be someone I was not. I was trying to perform at the utmost highest potential. Yes, we have to hold ourselves accountable and remain focused and disciplined, but sometimes taking a too aggressive, hard ass approach is detrimental to you mentally, physically, and emotionally. You know, from the physical aspect, I was getting headaches. I was extremely exhausted all the time. I lost the drive to really do anything. My physical performance with my clients never really falls to the wayside, but my own personal workouts and the performance was just a solid, I give it a 69 to a 75%. So I was wondering, where was the other 25 plus percent that I was not giving it my all? I try to give it my all the time. So where'd the other percentage go? So a much needed hiatus and detachment from social media was needed to reset, refuel, and rekindle my purpose and kind of figure out my why again. Why do I do what I do? Why do I love what I do? It's easy for anyone to fall into a comparison trap when you see certain things on your social media, when you see that you have to act a certain way if you're in this profession, you have to look a certain way, you have to post a certain way, you have to work out a certain way, and it became very exhausting. So never feel bad about just dropping off social media for a little bit. You don't have to explain why. I find that we share too much of our personal lives on social media as it is. So it's nice to just pull back a little bit. Share, but just be very cautious of what you're sharing and how much you want to share, because sometimes it can come back around and bite you in the butt. So if you see me fall off a little bit, I'm not too far away, but you can always find me on here inspiring others, inspiring my clients, working on my best self, dropping less content, but when I do, there is a power pack value. No glitz and glam attached. Dodging negativity when it presents itself, working on myself, and always restructuring and seeing what best suits my life and my lifestyle. So remember, sometimes taking a break is the best thing you can do for your mental health and for your physical health. Shutting off that noise from social media can be just what the doctor ordered. Putting things into perspective and paying more attention to what you need as an individual and the fine details of it.